Next, we're heading to Bradford Royal Infirmary, where a bizarre toilet-related trauma has landed Bryan Silson in A&E. You see, Bryan hasn't injured his nether regions, but his leg. And he wasn't in the bathroom when this all happened, but the garden.
That's me.
Dutiful son Bryan was doing a spot of DIY for his mum, knocking up a few shelves in the shed.
No problem, Mum.
While lugging a bit of MDF across the garden, Bryan failed to spot a discarded throne that Mum had chucked out years before and plunged his leg straight into the lab, losing his grip on the plank. But a bash to the bonce was the least of his worries. Once indoors, Bryan realised that it was the cuts from the Kazi that had done him the serious damage, so hobbled at speed to A&E.
Bryan, be a love and clean up the carpet when you get back.
More squeamish viewers might want to take a loo break now, before Bryan reveals the damage done by his peculiar porcelain slipper.
Better to get it all stitched up because I don't like looking at my own muscle moving about.
Lifting the lid on Bryan's bog blunder is emergency nurse practitioner Sam Waterhouse.
I take it this is a toilet that's been used
Oh yeah, it's been
and ripped out of the bathroom.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
We all hate it when a trip to the toilet results in a slash on the leg. But Bryan's injuries are especially worrying, as the dirty dunny will be riddled with harmful bacteria, which could lead to severe blood poisoning.
Even though I can't see any toilet in there, best to get an X-ray and just make sure you've got no floating about.
Concerned there are bits of bog still in the wound, Sam sends Bryan for X-rays, which are inspected by Dr. Sarah Edmondson.
What we're looking for is any foreign bodies, and these would show up white like the bone, but as you can see, there isn't any foreign bodies there.
While there aren't any foreign bodies, there could well be masses of germs, including tetanus. So Bryan will need a couple of jabs to prevent infection, including the mighty Hattie, which combats any toxins caused by tetanus, just in case it's already set in.
It would be in his interests to have the Hattie, but it's a big needle going his bottom.
I do have a fear with needles.
He's not going to like it at all.
You ready, Bryan? Right, where do you want it first? Arm or your bottom? Well, you do your bottom, get all that done with.
Yeah, just the word needle.
Right, go feel a sharp prick, okay? How was that?
Oh, fine with that.
Okay?
Yeah, obviously we're all like that, like, you know what I mean?
Bryan's needle nightmare isn't over yet. After a jab to the arm, the leg wounds need to be stitched up, which means local anaesthetic, followed by, yes, more needles.
Painful, is it, Bryan?
It was quite hard to pull the edges together.
By our count, brave Bryan's had to endure 32 punctures and piercings this evening, which means medics have not only managed to lace up his leg, they've probably cured his fear of needles too.
Feeling a lot better now. No, it's closed up anyway.
Finally, Bryan's free to go, without having had chance to finish off his DIY chores, although it turns out, in the end, Mumsy decided it might be safer all round if she put up the shelves in the shed herself.
It's a busy time of the year for you, is it?
Yeah.
Mr. Vein Ganker starts by cutting away the dead flesh around the bone.